What's up, Pete?
Right Point of View coming back with Bootleg Movie Reviews. And today we're here to talk about 12 years of slave.
12 years of slave.
Of slavery. Slave.
This movie, like I said, everybody needs to watch this movie, no matter what color you are, because it shows this country's true history, and they actually depicted a lot of the stuff that actually happened for real. You know what I'm saying? And probably 10 times worse.
Yeah, basically the story starts off with a man and his family, and they're free, a black man. They're free in America, living in New York, and some way or another, he gets tricked into being a slave. The age-old story of how we became slaves.
Man, if you fall asleep, your ass get caught.
Basically, that's what happened to him. And he was falsely accused, I think, of being someone else.
Yeah.
They kept on thinking he was someone else. He was falsely accused, and clearly back then we didn't have driver's license,
right?
We didn't have things to actually verify. So they sold him into slavery, and he had to deal with the next 12 years of his life being a slave.
Being born free too, and that's the thing about it. He was already free, had a family up north. He was a talented violinist. You know, he was
he wasn't a fiddler. He was a fine violinist.
Yeah, he was cold. You know what I'm saying? Play anything, play off the top of the ear and all that. And these two guys came in and said he had a job and wooed him and persuaded him. Next day he wake up in some chains and shit.
Ankles and hands.
And he's talking like, sir, I don't understand. You know, why am I being detained? And they're like, shut the fuck up. You, who I say you are. Now you this motherfucker.
I kept on saying, you a Georgia.
Yeah.
These Hollywood stories back here.
Oh, man.
But this was one of the best slavery movies I have saw thus far.
Definitely one of the best movies of 2013 too. I'm sorry.
They were hit the nail on the head with a lot of the things that happened as a slavery. I'm so glad that in the movie they pointed out, especially with the bed winching, and by bed winching I mean the black woman or daughter, whoever, that had to sleep with the master, son. Usually in these Hollywood movies you see a high yellow, light skin, but that wasn't the real deal. Mm-hmm. In order for folks to be high yellow and light skin, you got to put a little color mixed with that white.
That is true.
And I like the fact that they showed that Master picked the blackest thing that was on that field.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the
and
juice.
damn near lost his mind over her.
Oh, he lost his mind.
But that was the real depiction. That was true. It wasn't some little light-skinned chick with curly hair, red bone, and
like they normally do in the movies.
That's how Hollywood do it. They get a little Halle Berry, and she cute, and she went around, and she was black as night, black as my mama. So I like how they kept it real on what was happening.
Because we know it was happening both ways, but Willie Lynch, if you don't believe in this system that was set up a long time ago that still perpetuates on to today, you should believe it after you see this movie. Because it was in full swing. From them teaching us religion and giving us Christianity to raping one of our chicks and then teaching Sunday school. You know, see the correlation in between that. Also twisting the words of the Bible in order to be in their favor, to show their superiority, to show our quote-unquote
white people, y'all evil. Y'all evil, and God will judge you.
I've seen other reviews on the internet that people have done, some of my white friends, you know, some of the white movie reviewers, and they all said they felt very guilty, as you should, because this was despicable. You know what I'm saying? And I almost shed a tear at this movie. It was just bad, man.
And it had some of the best ass movies, and I don't mean the best and like the best,
yeah.
The best like the worst.
Right,
like,
that's the worst. Yeah.
I mean, that was the closest thing we was gonna get to reality on how they whipped us. Like, they didn't even get to the real deal of how we really got treated, but they showed enough to make you say, "Wow."
And my question is, what direction is Hollywood going in? I'm glad they're telling some of the story, you know what I'm saying, and starting to reflect back on this past, and hopefully, in some weird way, maybe it'll help us now. You know what I'm saying? But everybody needs to see this. Your kids need to see this and know the true history. They stopped teaching slavery in Texas, and now they're teaching that we're unpaid interns, and that we didn't get kidnapped. This is actually in the curriculum for Texas schools. That's what they're teaching. So you know, keep movies like 12 Years a Slave and Rosewood and things like that, so your kids can see it, because they ain't gonna teach them about them in school, and if we don't teach them nothing, you ain't gonna know that.
But other than that, like I said, it was a very heavy movie.
It was well shot though.
It was very well shot, but it was a
movie,
very heavy movie. Make sure you don't got nothing going on.
Right.
You might not probably can't eat a snack during it. You
Right.
probably just get you a blanket
Maybe
or
a shot, a
or
liquor.
something and just post up and watch it. It will be in the collection. I enjoyed the movie. I won't be watching it on an everyday basis.
No, but I will
But
keep it.
every once in a while, it's good
For the
to
collection.
reflect and
Mhm.
remember where we came from and how far we all still have to come. We all do.
Everybody in the whole world.
You know.
So, that's the segment of Right Point of View. Don't forget to hit us up on Twitter and Facebook. And we'll see you on the next one.
All right.
Peace.